Thank you for your interest in Recovery People. This video provides a brief overview of our history. A lot has changed over the last decade, from its origin as a direct service provider to its shift towards infrastructure development, to its first federal grant and full-time staff, to strategic growth and expansion. Recovery People continues to impact social change and promote recovery from substance use and related mental health challenges. Recovery People's first phase of growth was from 2009 to 2012. The original name of the nonprofit was Soberhood, which was incorporated in August of 2009. And we quickly received our nonprofit status from the IRS in 2010. Due to inequities in addiction treatment and recovery support, the founding members chose to serve marginalized communities. Our first project was a gay men's home. A donation made in the memory of Scott Daniel enabled the gay men's home to move into and remodel a larger property and consequently became self-sustainable. At that point, a large recovery housing provider purchased the gay men's program in 2012. And the board voted to shift from being a direct service provider to focus in on the bigger picture and infrastructure development. The second phase of growth occurred between 2012 and 2014. Still operating with an all-volunteer staff and a shoestring budget, we helped establish recovery housing best practices and the National Alliance for Recovery Residences, as well as the state affiliate, the Texas Recovery-Oriented Housing Network. During this time, we certified 54 recovery residences across the state of Texas. The third phase of growth was between 2014 and 2017 when we reached a huge milestone, funding. We won our first federal grant in 2014, which enabled us to hire our first and then second staff person. By 2017, we had won 5 more federal grants, adding up to $750,000. This significantly increased our capacity to develop curriculums, coordinate events, and provide training and technical assistance to a network of workers and providers that we collectively called Recovery People. In 2017, the Recovery People Board participated in a formalized strategic planning process that called for 2 things. 1, rebranding the nonprofit to Recovery People, and working smarter, not harder. Our fourth phase of growth occurred between 2017 and 2020. During this time, Recovery People has become more sophisticated and efficient in our data collection and in program management. In some projects, we are exceeding expectation by 200%. We've also grown annual revenues to over $500,000, all while shifting away from being reliant on grants to revenue from fee-for-service contracts. We've also expanded our reach beyond Texas to include contracts from Oklahoma, Ohio, and West Virginia. Plus, our virtual events draw individuals from across the United States. The Recovery People horizon looks bright. Where most nonprofits fail within the first couple of years, Recovery People has succeeded and is poised for continued growth.